Steph Curry.
Young Chef.
Woo! Steph Curry. It's time to have that conversation, that real conversation, man. First, let's give a round of applause for Steph and his 50-piece. That boy went to McDonald's. Game 7. He went to McDonald's and had the whole dang shut down. Got all the sauce. He said, I'm buying everybody 50-piece. Oh, I'm surprised nobody did like a special because he had a 50-piece.
Talk that talk.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like McDonald's should have got on that and be like, yo, this for Monday only.
It's not a partnership. You know, you got to have the sponsor.
That's true. Yeah. McDonald's, this is what you get, though. Yeah, you get one of those.
McDonald's are the only people that serve chicken nuggets. Jack in the Box.
Yeah,
you guys.
they all get it. All y'all food places. But it's time to have that conversation, man.
Yeah.
Even before, if he wins this ring, if he wins 5.
Yeah, 5.
Even if he don't win 5, and let's say he finishes with 4.
Yeah.
Should Steph Curry be recognized or in that conversation of the greatest of all time?
He got to win 5. Got to win 5. In my humble opinion.
Why he got to win 5?
Because 5 becomes that mark, right? Because think about it, right? People that we consider greatest of all time, I mean, outside of LeBron, all got at least 5.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan got 6.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe got 5.
Mm-hmm.
Kareem got 6.
Mm-hmm.
5. 6. Kareem got 6.
Okay.
I think Shaq is at 4.
Mm-hmm.
Magic got 5.
Yeah.
You feel me? Think about it. Bird only got 3.
Mm.
Timmy D got 5.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
You feel me? So I
so
think
5 is the number.
I feel like 5 allows for you to really ingratiate yourself into rare air because it ain't that many with 5 or more.
Right.
So Bill, Kareem, Jordan, Kobe, Magic, Duncan.
Yeah.
That's it.
That is it.
You got that's it. Some people with 4, 4 people with 3.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Robert Horry that got 7.
Yeah, I think he got 9.
No, he got 7.
Oh, 7.
7. He got 2 with the Rockets, 3 with the Lakers.
He got some of his coaching, though. Coaching, too,
He didn't coach nothing.
I thought he coached.
Nah.
Oh,
D. Fish got 5. But we talking the superstar.
Yeah, I get what I get what you're saying.
But I feel like that 5th one puts you in that rare air.
Yeah.
And to me, if he wins this 5th, it's a whole new conversation to be had. And I'm gonna say this right now, and I'm a Magic Johnson supporter and lover. He wins this 5th, he's the greatest point guard of all time. If he sustains this, he can still surpass Magic as the greatest point guard of all time.
Yeah.
But he wins this 5th, go ahead and put him there.
Here's my thing, and I know
top 5 of all time.
Like Steph Curry deserves to be in the greatest of all time conversation of just what he does to the game and what he did for the game, how he changed the game.
That's not influential.
No. That's what I'm saying. That's what I say. He deserves to be in the greatest of all time. The only thing, like people, look, I always say this because people get on Bron about the whole Miami, but before Bron did it, other people was doing it. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Like,
who's other people?
You had the Bulls. You had Rodman go over there.
Well, Jordan already had 1-3.
No, but what I'm saying, but he got some people in there. He got some people they drafted. They drafted really good. They did draft good because they got Pippen. They got Kukoc. They got players.
Yeah, they got
right.
Kukoc,
You tell me who they drafted for LeBron that was up on those level of players.
Well, so here's the thing.
Hold on. Just simple question.
I got you. But wait, you still have to look at the timeline. The Bulls Jordan didn't win to year 8.
All right.
Just like Bron didn't win to year 8.
I know. So
Bron didn't win till he got the requisite help.
Yeah, he went to
Miami.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is if they would have drafted better, right? They didn't have nobody. It was just Bron and some players.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. I think people can fact check because I didn't necessarily think about this. I think Pippen was a 2nd round draft pick he was a second or first round.
I think Pippen was a first rounder.
Yeah, but he was drafted by Seattle and the Bulls traded for him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm getting at. The organization got the players that they needed to help Mike be what he was. You know what I'm saying? And then they got the other nucleus players. I feel like besides Miami Heat, besides the team with Kyrie and Kevin, This is probably one of the best LeBron teams he's been on.
But the thing is,
without all the superstars.
Yeah, but I feel like what has happened is like, you got to think about it. The Cavaliers are usually pretty good.
Right.
Especially, years.
Oh, dang it.
What?
I'll just record it right now.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
So the Cavaliers was pretty good outside of years, the first 4 years, right? You look at the first 4 years.
Yeah, it was
he missed the playoffs the first 2 years.
And then he never missed.
He never missed after that,
Yeah.
right? So, and in that, they start trading to try to accumulate
Get better players.
To try so in trading, that means it's a good chance you're getting rid of draft picks and to do all that. You feel
But
me?
the
Because
picks they had,
tried to seize
the moment. Yeah.
You feel me?
But this is not about LeBron. It's not about LeBron. Yeah. But what I'm getting at, the only thing about, and I said that is because the Steph and KD thing.
Yeah.
That made that team, I don't care what nobody's, it was like you have two of the greatest shooters of all time with one of the greatest scorers of all time, and you have one of, by far, I would say, one of the great, I would put him up there as probably top 10 defensive player in NBA. I give him his props. Draymond does his thing on the defensive end.
He does, but I think, that kind of gets oversold just a tad bit. I think Draymond is one of the greatest top 10 winners of all time.
No, I ain't gonna disrespect that man like that. That man.
No, what I'm saying
defense.
is, as far as winners, it's nothing he doesn't do to affect the game. So if he needs to be locked in on defense,
right,
he can go lock in on defense.
But he's a defensive player. If you look at his accolades, he
only has one defensive player of the year.
I feel like he got more than that.
He only got one.
Well, he got first teams, the second team.
He only got, I think, 2 first team.
All right, that's well enough, and he's a 4-time champion. Okay,
but
what I'm getting at, he does a great job of doing what he needs to do to disrupt per se.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that team, and I know people are like, well, they had Kevin Love, but bro, you have arguably Kevin Durant can dang near go 1-on-1 because you can't double nobody.
No, you can't.
And that team was, bro, it was like if KD went to the Lakers or where LeBron was at, they would have been crazy. And so that's the only two that I was like, yeah, okay.
Okay, my bad. I stand corrected.
Yeah.
Yes. 4 first team defense.
Thank you. The boy played
3,
defense. Yes. Yeah, man. I know I'm not tripping. I know I'm not tripping.
He has an All-NBA?
Yes.
And an All-NBA third team?
Yes.
This is crazy.
Draymond he's up there, man. He don't get a lot of credit, but he does all the tangible things for that team.
He's one of the greatest winners.
I feel you.
That's a high regard.
That's the only thing that I would if Curry.
Nah, but I'm not knocking him.
I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying they took what Boston and all the other players did before that, and LeBron did, and they took it to another level.
But here's the thing that people talk about but don't talk about.
What?
Right? Is the simple fact that how did that transpire? And it only transpired because Steph had them soft ankles at the beginning, so they didn't have to pay him.
Right.
So then by the time that time came, they had the cap space.
Timing is everything.
To get it.
He worked
because
out.
Think about if Steph at the beginning was who Steph is now.
Oh yeah.
They don't even get KD.
But do they win?
I think they still win
because they wouldn't have those players though.
They won. They get that first one.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I give them the first one and the last one.
And the last one. The ones in the middle get a little.
That's the only thing. Now, besides the championships, because I really feel like championships is a team sport.
Yeah.
Right. I think he deserves to be in there because of what he's done for the game.
Yeah.
The man is all time the greatest shooter to ever play this game, and there's no player like him that can dribble like that, that can shoot like that, that can be off balance like that can come off the ball and dribble with the ball. There's no player in the world. No player in the world.
I think
that can put the ball on the string.
Yeah.
Don't even look at the court. Flick one up and go. He made that.
Yeah.
No player. Mike wasn't doing it. Kobe wasn't doing. Ain't nobody ever did it like this. And that's why I put him in the category as one of the greatest of all time, because he changed the game. He
he's a GOAT.
The game is what it is now because of him. He turned, don't you take that shot to, oh, it's Steph. That's what he did for the game, bro, and it's crazy.
Yeah, and again, what I'm saying is he's going to me. The conversation about him needs to happen more.
Yeah,
I feel like we need to start really looking at how you're arranging your top 5 of all time.
right.
I think you need to start really looking at how you want to arrange your Mount Rushmore, because you only get to put 4.
Right.
Just because, like you said, his impact, things that he's done, the way he's changed, how scary when Steph Curry's on the court, how scared you are of him.
Bruh.
Like, it's a real life fear. And I don't give a damn how grown you are. When Steph is on the court, everybody's on pins and needles.
Right.
Because you never know.
100%.
The man just hit the Sacramento Kings for 50, and it wasn't even a barrage of threes. He hit them for 50 in all kinds of ways.
All kinds of. He love to eat layups. They take for granted how good he is in that paint.
Yeah,
He finds a way to get flow game.
You feel me? And people talk about, well, he doesn't get the calls. Well, if you really look at it, Steph is not the person looking for contact to go get layups. He's really just finessing them and really good around
100%.
finishing. But I said, like, a fifth one to me, it easily puts him as the greatest point guard of all time.
Jordan calls him the light-skinned Michael Jordan.
The light-skinned Michael Jordan?
That's what he said.
I don't know about that. Their games are two totally different.
Totally. But he's talking about that killer instinct.
Yeah, Steph is a killer.
Steph is a killer.
Certified.
But I don't know, because I saw Steph get killed on, like just like I think he does have that killer, but I've seen Steph like
but if you really look at it, right? Because people talk about
I don't know
2014 finals.
Which one?
The first one he won.
Yeah, he was a killer. But
no, I'm just saying the first one he won. People talk about like
Kevin Love and Kyrie was out. They didn't even play that.
I know. So I'm saying people talk about his performance during that finals, and then people bring up his performance during the KD finals, right? But it was like he didn't necessarily need to be.
But that's the thing,
a killer. But then you look at him last year.
He killed.
He needed to be.
Yeah,
he carried that team to a championship.
That's what I'm saying. So I would say the first one. That's why he has that killer instinct for sure.
Yeah.
But I think that there are people that can take away that killer instinct. You have to have the right defender. And Steph, now I would say this though. This is what I will say.
What you gonna say?
And I don't know if people gonna like, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
I don't think, and he gets his shots off, but I think if you got a real good defender on Steph, where you can't come around these screens 11 times and run left, right, it'd be a different story, because those screens, a lot of times, now don't get me wrong, sometimes he had that thing on a rope, but he is when he's dangerous when he's coming off them screens, coming off that, because now he got more space. So that's the only thing with me.
Yeah, but what shooter isn't coming off screens?
I mean, a lot of shooters.
Every shooter comes off
shooting guard, but not like
shooter, yeah.
Some like the Kobe's and the Mikes and all that. But that's what I'm saying. Those are scores.
Yeah,
so is Steph? That's a question we probably talk about another day.
Yes, that's a good question.
Is Steph a shooter or is he a scorer?
I think he's a shooter.
Because I know he can dribble and
because I look at it like I think we agree here. Most scores are destroying you in one-on-one ISO.
Yeah,
it's damn near. You put KD one-on-one in the ISO.
Yes,
it's a bucket. Cole, T-Mac.
Yes.
Prime James Harden.
Yes.
AI, Vince Carter.
Yes.
Jordan. You feel me? Those guys was Kawhi. You feel me?
Yeah.
Those guys, you go ahead and go guard me one-on-one. There's a good chance I'm going to bust your ass.
Yeah.
It's a high probability.
Yeah.
But Steph, I've seen him one-on-one, and he ain't really.
I'm telling you.
But when he get to moving off the screens.
But think about who he one-on-ones. Centers and
off the switch.
Off the switch. It's always the worst defenders.
Yeah, he ain't too. He cooked Chris Paul that one time.
Yeah, but Chris Paul ain't. Yeah, come on, bro. But I'm just saying, is Steph a scorer or a shooter?
I think I would say he's a shooter. But what's a word I was looking for? But I just feel like
because AI was short, but he could take people one-on-one.
You saw what he did, Jordan. And he did that to a whole bunch of people. He made Antonio Daniels fall twice.
So it's something to think about. But I think we need to start having that conversation about Steph Curry being the greatest.
And listen, I'm going to put this out there. People need to understand. Steph could surpass LeBron in this conversation, people.
No.
No. Why not? Because he ain't got as many points?
Bro, see, I'm not even trying to say this because I'm a LeBron lover or a LeBron fan. Bro, LeBron does. Look. That man is in every statistical category. It's the stats. It's bruh.
What else?
Bruh. Bron, and he got 4. I think Bron will have more. I think Bron will have more. If, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion, I think nobody was beating that KD Steph team. It was tough. And then the second time, I knew for sure he wasn't going to beat him. He didn't have no weapons. They only had one opportunity, and that didn't work out, and that's when Kyrie left. But for him to even take that team that nobody thought that was even going to make it to the NBA.
I don't want to hear that.
Bro, Boston was supposed to, he went through Kyrie. And Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
Them dudes. Them was babies.
But
they was young. 21, 22.
They wasn't 21, 22.
Yes, they was. They was young.
But my thing is, they was in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Oh man, LeBron wasn't losing to them young bucks.
Okay,
not losing to the kids.
And Game 7 in Boston,
he wasn't losing to the
kids. He did it again. Game 7 in Boston.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I would never take nothing away from Steph, but. It's on different stat. Now championships, yeah, he got him in championships. If you get 5, he gets 6. But to put him on that level, I don't know about that. I think championship wise and what he did for the game, he's up in that conversation. But I don't think he surpasses LeBron James because LeBron has done so much for the game. Besides championships, the man is in every statistical category and rebound, assist,
right
scoring.
Now, the way I look at it is. People do, and this is how I look at it. I mean, I'm going to always be a Kobe guy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Be a Kobe guy. This is not going to change. I don't give a damn how many people try to waver me. It's not moving. And this is where the Kobe was dead or alive.
Right.
I was not moving from being a Kobe guy because that's my guy. So the way I look at it as people have this greatest of all time thing. You can have 1, 2, 3. To me, 1, 2, 3 should be Kobe, Bron, Jordan. In whatever order you want to do it. I give anybody whatever order you want to do it. But them, to me, should be the top 3.
I put Steph in there.
4 and 5 is where I feel like Steph has an argument to be either 4 or 5.
I will put Steph in there. I'm putting
now him, or if he wins the 5th one?
I'm putting him in 4. I feel like what he's done and what he is. But my only thing, like I say, man.
That's interesting.
I like what Steph do. Steph changes the game.
Transcending.
He transcended the game. He got all these kids trying to be shooters, and he gave people that wasn't athletic an opportunity to play in the game, man.
I was pulling from the logo before Steph. We go. Yeah. I was. You see my rec highlights. I was shooting from the logo before Steph. Y'all better go check the tape.
Yeah.